play one more time in the opening tip to Atlanta. Zach Zarbin is the crew chief tonight. Nick Buckard and Scott Wall officiating with him. Amir Johnson matches up with Millsap. Right away they go inside to a
shot, Bob. I mean, he's going across the lane and shoots a left-hand runner, gets it to go.
Oh, and a wide swat rejection by Millsap at the other end. Paul Millsap. Team, but out of that double team, Millsap picks it off and dunks it.
And that's Paul again. He does it so easily because he's ahead of the play, anticipates, and it looks like, oh, they just...
Johnson ahead to Crowder. Jay flips it up and in.
Wow, nice finger roll there by Jay.
In his hands all the time.
How about that defense, Bob?
Kent Bazemore takes it home.
Boy, you just love the Hawks athletically. We keep praising the defense, and how can you not when you see plays like that? Transition baskets.
They have taken this aggressive defense, and it's really parlayed into good.
And Teague, I mean, he's just looking to be a scorer, you know, squaring that up, knocking down a three.
Stinger over his last 5 games. Jeff is averaging 23 points a game.
Wow. Thomas
again to the step back. He is so creative.
Absolutely.
And he's been that way. And the Celtics can take their first lead of the night. Olynyk, Johnson, and the Celtics lead by 2. 8 left in the quarter, and Boston has a 4-point advantage. A lot of points for this Atlanta team to yield in a quarter. Dennis, good again.
Nothing but Bob. Take those shots, but you do want to contest them. They're not a good three-point shooting team, but you don't want to give them open looks at the three, like that one.
And Olynyk drills it. Yes.
Yeah. You come off a screen, there's a hand on you. You got to nail people with screens, give them a little shove and everything to get an open shot.
Evan Turner with a nice drive. Matched against Alvin.
I mean, no open shots.
38-36. Crowder, corner 3, fouled, 4-point play. Bazemore a little late, and Jay Crowder buried it from the corner.
And fell before he got touched, it looked like, Bob. Take a look at how quick he falls. Oh, he may have got touched a little, but that was a really good fall.
Celtics have their biggest lead at 5. Inside, easy does it. Kent Bazemore, timeout Boston.
Good team that has persevered through a lot of adversity. I think Jeff Teague hasn't played well, but they're still hanging there. Schroeder has come on and played well, but you know what? This team is going to go a long way. And the Hawks, Spurs, and Golden State are 3 teams I enjoy watching because they play team basketball. Good movement. You know, they're well-coached, very disciplined team.
Yes.
Baze tries it again and nails this 3.
And he's becoming a better ball handler, too. You know, running the offense and doing a better job. And that's what you like about young men as they mature through the NBA and get better and better in every aspect of their game.
Millsap getting a tough 2 on the follow.
That's we're good down here. Cleveland Cavaliers with Doherty and the team that they had, Larry Lynn. So, you know, it happened to kind of filter out where the Lakers Celtics, but we had our work cut out for us on the West before we even got to the Celtics.
Yes, you did.
Backdoor cutting. Isaiah Thomas still fouled away.
I wouldn't be a true defensive player if I didn't mention this. Just before we came back on the air, they did that little thing on Dominique Wilkins. You know what? That guy, the human highlight, was probably one of the most exciting players that I've seen in our league. And, you know, guys are doing things now, but never at the level.
That's right. Offensive players, boy. That's
you know what? I use that on our women, especially Angel, and she listens to me very well. She gets her shots up.
Yes,
but this is going to be an exciting season, Bob. I think the one thing different about us is that they're going to
Al has now hit his last 2 shots, has 7 points. And the Celtic lead is 1. Is it a little too high scoring for your taste?
You know, I think that favors the Hawks, though. Generally, you don't anticipate this high-scoring game like that from this team.
Avery Bradley, Amir Johnson. Nice hook.
Amir's been very...
Both teams shooting well into the 50s. 58% Boston, 56 Atlanta. Thomas. Step back. Firing. Hitting. 3-pointer.
A little too much room there. No help on that screen, and Thomas makes him pay for that.
71-65. Hawks have 6 seconds to work with.
Wow. Looks like he was there, Bob.
Smart goes in. And now it's a dunk for Amir Johnson. The Avery Bradley miss. Now Now Jeff Teague on a blow-by, kicks to the corner. Millsap for three, got it.
Again, that's you got to
The steal, lob, and Smart puts it in. Hawks are having a hard time.
Is he challenging our front line or what? This is the kind of thing Hawks have to do on their end.
81-73, Bradley all over Teague. Jeff, couple of fakes, gets everybody in the air and still scores.
See, Jeff is strong.
And Crowder the jam. Boston by 10.
And that's the kind of thing we've seen at both ends, actually.
Hawks have scored only 8 points in this period. Stinger, what will it take to get this Hawks offense going?
Well, you need to go this guy right here a lot more often and see if Millsap can get you going, and now he does with that step back because he can go outside or in.
Dennis on the wing, hits the break. Here's Kyle. There you go, big fella.
There you go.
Physical inside.
Yes, it is.
Korver over to the corner. Here is Humphreys back up top to Dennis. Hawks trailing 7. Hawks trailing 4. Millsap drills it.
And back to where we said they should go, Bob.
Millsap shovels the rebound over to Schroeder. Hawks have turned it over 8 times in the period, 14 for the game. Korver fumbled it, puts up a runner, and hits it.
I like to see Kyle. Even when he misses the bucket, everybody's out of position.
Marcus Smart unconscious with 18, 9 over his average. 91-85. Schroeder in against Jerebko. Ball fake got him out of the way, and he guides it in.
Boy, good to see Schroeder getting in the lane where he's so adept at getting, and he can score in there with the left hand. Both teams reluctant to help because everybody's so good at drawing and kicking, so you got to finish.
Turner, Jerebko. Bounce inside, Sullinger in the paint. Blocked by Tabo from behind. And Tabo pulls it down, and a foul coming on Sullinger.
Boy, that's excellent help defense, huh?
91-88 it remains. Millsap to tie it.
We'll take it. We'll take it, how about?
He called it.
He called it.
He called it. And Millsap the steal. Over to Dennis. Back to Paul. He'll lay it up and in.
Oh, yes, sir.
Shooting, Bob.
A turnover starts the 4th period. Boston missed 9 of its last 11 to close out that 18-4 Atlanta surge. Now they go to Avery Bradley on a drive.
Boy, tough drive right there.
Turner to trigger. Jonas Jerebko feeds the post. Quick turn and the lay-in for Jay Crowder. On the shot clock, Bays catches, lays it up and in.
There's that athleticism again. Turn.
Cooling off.
Yeah.
Ahead to Tabo. Trailing Horford. Now it's Millsap going to work inside. Puts it up.
Nicely done. Good. Anticipating getting in the passing lane. He said, I better throw this one out of bounds rather than give it to Paul.
103-101. Bays inside. Here's Millsap.
Yes. That athleticism.
By Teague. He intercepted the crossover. Puts it up and in.
Count it.
The basket. He picked it clean on his. Bays gets it into Jeff.
Well, you've got to thank Paul is 12 of 19 from the field tonight. Can't ever forget about him. There you go.
Millsap, nice bounce, and Horford lays it in.
There you go. Doing
Beautiful
the right thing.
4th on the Celtics, so we'll be shooting at each end the rest of the way, and we're down to 2 minutes to play in the game. Hawks by 7. Teague with Bradley defending. Al Horford a 3.
Manny. Oh, man. Right hand. One getting a dividend.
115-104. Teague gets knocked around. Out it comes to Al. Hawks work the clock. We're down to 106. And the Hawks fans are on their feet.
This crowd has been right on it, Bob.
Teague. Bullseye!